of fighting and killing. The blood that was spilled flowed deep into the rivers. It contaminated the water so much that whoever drank from it would be filled with the bitterness the slain had bore. The water droplets that had evaporated from the rivers also carried the same bitterness. As the water droplets gathered, the clouds grew dark and heavy. As 10-year-old Sinu looked down from the ominous sky, she huffed and clenched her fists tightly. Rebels from the south had just attacked the village, and all her family members had cruelly met their end at the pointed end of the blade. Sinu had escaped in a dense thick forest and hid in a cave whilst the fighting was ongoing. Now, as she ventured out into open areas, she found an unspoiled stream and drank its water to quench her thirst. Nothing seemed out of the ordinary at first, but her knitted brows slowly eased, and her tense shoulders dropped. Even her breathing slowed, and most peculiarly she started humming a song her mother used to sing to her. Peace flowed through every part of her body. Sinu was strangely assured that her family was safe in a place where no enemy could harm them. Gunshots broke her humming, and Sinu spun around to face the rebels who had caught up with her. They were heavily armed and flashed a menacing smile as they walked closer. Sinu stood up, unafraid. She looked at their blood-stained clothes and recalled all the fighting that her country had undergone. A deep sense of sadness overcame her as she cried inwardly for peace to be restored in Scherlank. Hands outstretched, Sinu no longer felt the bitterness and started crying, "Peace be with you!" The gunman was stunned into silence. No one had ever said that to them before, much less their victims. Suddenly a loud crack filled the air, and everyone looked to the source of the sound. A young rebel had shot Sinu, whose blood now oozed out of her left chest. The rebels watched as the blood touched the waters, turning it dark red. Unknown to them, this stream was the start of the longest river in Scherlank. Each drop of Sinu's blood contained a powerful antidote of forgiveness, and as it flowed throughout the land, the waters were healed, the angry clouds calmed down, rain started to fall, showering blessing and forgiveness onto the war-torn people. The rivers no longer harbored bitterness. The people no longer fought. Sinu's last cry was answered.
What heights of